So, happy Monday, everyone. I know no one likes Mondays because you got to start your week with all this stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to chat about a new energy healing course that I'll have available. Well, it's actually already available on my website. So, if you guys are interested in learning how to connect to your own energy healing abilities, how to access them, how to work with them, and how to actually do energy healing on yourself and then test it out on others, of course, then I recommend that you go ahead and purchase it. At this time, I'm going to duplicate it because I know a lot of people would rather do by each course or whatever. So it's just a 3-hour course or lesson, but it can be actually divided into different sessions. So right now on my website I have it available that you're paying for all three, but I'm gonna duplicate that and add just you can pay for one at a time if that's what you guys want instead. It just makes it easier, so you just book at the time that you are available, pay for it, and things like that too. So yeah, so I'm having that on it's already on my website, the one for three already, to just book and buy all of that. You're going to receive a PDF as well, because we're going to cover some certain topics first. We're going to talk about what is energy healing, and then we're going to go over some different modalities, which I'm sure you guys already seen out there that are super popular. And then I'm going to teach you pretty much how to activate your healing hands, how to activate your healing energy, how to connect with guides, your ancestors in particular for healing purposes, and how to protect your energy, and how to transmute energy for other people and for yourself, but in particular for yourself, because this is more of like a self-directed energy healing course. And then from there you can experiment on your family members, on your animals, on your environment, and of course eventually when you are ready you can go into a certification course, already knowing what you know, if that's what you want to do, such as Reiki if that's what you want to do, or Toltec shamanism, what I teach for a whole year. You can certify as Toltec shaman if that's what you want to do, but this is just a basics thing, basics, just basically being aware or self-aware of energy itself and how it plays a role in your mood changes, in your manifestation, as well in your ability to self-heal as well. Okay, so from like illnesses, from changing your mental body regarding the way you perceive yourself, the way you perceive others in the world, having that better connection to creator. That's what energy healing is all about. It's really connecting to the spirit world, having a better connection to creator and to your ancestors as well as to your guides. So if you guys are interested in that, it's already available on my website. Like I said, I'll duplicate another one for just pay as you go type of thing if that's what you guys desire to do. But yeah, so I used to do this one-on-one like I think 5 years ago. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. So yeah, I think it was like 5 years ago that I started doing like mentorships one-on-one for energy healing and how to learn how to do the techniques that I do. You're just starting from basics, of course. It's like a foundation, and from there you build onto that foundation. But yeah, so anyway, that's available there. And I wasn't able to do those one-on-ones after a while because I was doing Toltec shaman initiations, and those take a lot of my time. And so now that I have finally gotten a good, I would say, time frame and organized my myself, I'm able to bring this again to whomever wants to do this one-on-one and is not feeling comfortable with doing it in a group or things like that. Because Toltec shamanism courses that I teach and I initiate are group, okay, are in a group, because that's what the whole practice is all about. But if you just want to be an individual energy healer, like just starting to get your feet wet on that aspect of things, then this mentorship or this energy healing for beginners is perfect for you then. And then afterwards, if you feel more comfortable, then you can start joining groups. You could, like I said, I don't teach Reiki because that's not my thing, because I just don't resonate with it. I teach my own heritage, my own cultural heritage healing methods. And of course, Toltec shamanism is part of that. And so if you guys are interested in joining the Toltec shamanistic initiation for next year, then you're so welcome to do so. But that's for next year. For this year, we already have a class and we're going to Sedona for our initiation. It's going to be fun. But this one in particular is just, again, it's just 3 hours total. You're going to learn the history. You're going to learn different modalities. You're going to learn how to activate your own healing abilities, how to connect with your guides for healing purposes, how to create a circle of protection for yourself when you're doing your thing. And this can be applicable for when you're doing anything that has to do with divination, anything that has to do with connecting with spirit, anything that has to do with meditation, things like that, as well as learning the difference between your energy and other people's energy. This is so important because I know a lot of energy healers out there who are natural energy healers who are kind of self-taught still don't really know how to differentiate their energy from someone else's. They absorb continuously without, I guess, the boundaries are not set, right? And so that's when they start to get kind of like enmesh into other people's drama, problems, and they bring it into their own life. And so I've been noticing this a lot with some of my clients that I've had lately. Well, this is kind of like I've had this for a while. And yeah, and so it is definitely a situation where it's a belief system within the person itself, but it's also perpetuated because, remember, the mental body is the one that creates everything. We create based on what we believe, okay, and what we highlight, what we continue to think about, what we'll continue to work with or think of like working with or whatever. And then of course we bring that into ourselves too through the people around us who might have, like, again, they reflect the same thing that we have internally. And so I've noticed that there are a lot of people who have these belief systems that are kind of like, to me, I've never really experienced that, I guess, because I've been raised in knowing the difference from a very young age to a spiritual, path. And I was never really integrated fully into a Christian world point of view where this exists and that doesn't exist, and things like that. It's more of like a naturalistic point of view of omnism, thinking that everything has a purpose and there is a purpose in this world for every single thing. And so we are more integrated with our belief systems versus the whole us against them mentality. And that's just how I was raised. And you will find this same belief in a lot of Hispanics who are not fully, I guess you could say, I guess, brainwashed into a very Christian belief system of that's evil and that's good, because this is a dualistic world and everything has its place. And doesn't mean that you have to go out and find that. It just means you have to respect it, that you have to acknowledge the existence of some things that you personally don't need to interfere with or interact with. You just know, okay, that's that. Let's move on and concentrate on what I'm here to do, right? And so that's what I've noticed. A lot of people are just so willing to fight something that they don't understand, and they don't understand how this is linked directly to themselves and their actual point of view and their belief systems, how they create it as well. They create this, they are co-creating the experiences and the world that they perceive, and to include the experiences with the spirit realms, right? We are co-creating this because our higher selves or our spirit selves want us to learn this, wants us to evolve from that mentality into respecting ourselves, respecting other people's beliefs, respecting other people's mentality, respecting the spirit realm itself, and knowing that we don't have to travel down those locations if we don't need to, right? We understand that it exists because people are creating it as well, right? Whenever a group consciousness comes together and believes something wholeheartedly, it continues to exist, right? It continues to manifest itself. But if you take yourself away from that group consciousness and start to believe in something higher vibrational, then that starts to, in so many ways, balance that energy out. Okay, but yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. That's I am offering that on my website already. When I get home, I'm picking up my kid. When I get home, I'll go ahead and change the pricing for those who want to just buy individually for now. All right, so love you guys, and I'll actually come on later on for zodiac readings for the full moon. Okay, love you guys. Bye bye.